Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Moonmist and we're going to be continuing on to play Higurashi When They Cry. Let's see. One thing before we start, I got a new icon as you can see on my profile picture, but I'll show you as well on over here. Let's see, where did I leave it? Oh, here it is right there. Yep, see, right there. That's my new icon right there. It's pretty nice. I like it. It's by Cherry_Bon. Yeah, go check them out. They do pretty good art. So yeah, I do recommend it. Okay, so with that done, let's go ahead and continue on. So let's go ahead and hit continue. Alright, so I'm not really sure what is going to happen on the chapter 2, but we'll see. Alright. I took a little, wait, I can't say things properly right now. I took a little too easy on the morning on my day off. I was totally late. And to top it off, that pesky mom of mine pushing to a return journey errand on me just as I'm trying to leave the house. Today was the day that Rena and Mion were going to show me around Hinamazawa. Okay, so now we're going on a date. Nice. Ren and Mion were already waiting at the meeting spot place.
Kei-chan, 遅いぞ。
Kei-chan, we're late.
悪い。責めるのは夕べの面白かった特番に行ってくれ。
Sorry. The show I was watching last night was really interesting. Blame that.
ほー。女の子との待ち合わせに遅刻して言い訳がそれってわけ？
Oh, so that's what your excuse is for being late, keeping two girls waiting? Yeah, that's not really a good excuse.
今来たばかりなんだよ。
Mi-chan, you just got here yourself. Uh-oh, busted.
夕べの密着24時間面白かったし。
You were also watching TV. Last night's episode of The Day in the Life of was interesting, wasn't it? She was just guilty as me. Rena was carrying a pretty hefty-looking handbag. Wait, what is that? Mion answered my unspoken question with a wink. That's right, Rena did make a picnic. Alright, yeah, I almost forgot that she made a picnic.
あの後レナ。
Alright, Kei-chan, after you left,
大張り切りだったらしいよ。
Rena put all the stops out. Yeah.
別に俺がけしかけたわけじゃないだろう。
It's not like I forced her to do that.
そんな大変じゃなかったから気にしないでよ。ね。
It was nothing, so don't worry about it, okay?
夕べから今朝まであのテンションらしいよ。
She's been like this since last night, you know.
責任取れんの？
Can you take responsibility for this?
わかった。俺も男だ。責任は取る。
Alright. I am a man after all. I'll take responsibility. That's good for you. Responsibility.
なんだろう。
Responsibility? For what? For what? Yeah, for making you wait, I guess, and making you make the picnic. That's what. As we both turned away around slowly to look at Rena, our gazes drifted downwards to the massive handbag she was carrying. It didn't seem logical or feasible that it would be entirely filled with lunchboxes, except this was Rena we're talking about here. Oh really? Does she overpack?
2キロくらいかな。
About 2 kilos,
レナね、
I guess.
荷物持つと
2
き、
kilos of what?
よっこらしょって言ってた。
When Rena was packing up, I could see that she was struggling a bit. I say 5.
5キロ。
5 kilos? Dang. You're exaggerating.
それはオーバー。
Kichi-kun is a boy after all.
男の子だから、きっといっぱい食べるだろうと思って。
I thought he could probably eat a lot, so I made a lot, okay?
もう行こう。よっこら、よっこ。
Let's get going. Heave ho! Just as the way that she's lifting it up, I couldn't believe the only thing in there was lunchboxes.
訂正。俺も5キロ。
Correction, I say 5 kilos too.
手伝いはするけど、全部食べるんだからね。
I'll help out, but all of it needs to be eaten.
レナを悲しませたら許さないよ。
I won't forgive you if it make Grandma sad. Got it, yeah. That's right, Kiichi. Eat all the food. Take responsibility. The only thing I could do at the moment was exercise a bit to make myself hungrier. Oh, at least he's trying to make room. Because he better eat all of it. That's right, I took all the time to make them for them. Having finished with the pleasantries, we begin our leisurely stroll. A carefree walk bathed in gentle morning sunlight. I couldn't have imagined something so wholesome existing during my time in the city. These were the boonies after all. No solidly desk jockeys trudging to work on the weekends out here. It was really a nice place, peaceful and quiet. Oh, that's nice. I like peaceful and quiet. As the sparsely populated, I really can't read anything. Let's try again. As sparsely populated as the village was, you could still run into people just by walking around.
あ、こんにちは。
Ah, good day.
こんにちは。
Good day.
あら、そちらは。確か、前原くんだったかしら。
Oh, would you be Marba-kun, I believe? My two companions exchanged greetings with everyone we ran across. All of these passersby even knew my name.
なんで俺ってこんなに有名人なんだ？
Wait, when did I become famous? We passed the three people, and all three of them knew me. I started to feel like a bit paranoid.
悲しいかな。
Yeah, I probably would have been a little bit paranoid too if I was me too. Like, how do you know my name? I don't know your name. You're like, yeah, I'll be really paranoid too. I know it's a small village and all, but still. It's a bit sad to say.
ひなみ沢は人が少ないからね。
Everyone knows
みんな顔
everyone,
見知りなんだよね。
since there are so few people here in Hinamazawa.
つまりなんだ？
I guess that makes sense.
知らない顔が歩いてれば
It's still a bit
それは自動的に
worrisome.
新しく引っ越してきた前原さんってことになるわけか。
So that means when an unfamiliar face walks by, they automatically assume it's Mabara fellow who just moved here? Ah. So they just, yes.
そう
I
いう
guess.
ことになるね。
That's one way to do it. Even though there might be like two people that you don't know who it is. Be like, hey, look, it's Mabara. Oh, wait, you're not him. Okay, sorry about that. And who are you? A stranger? And then they start doing pleasantries, I guess? I don't know. Kind of confusing, but it is what it is. Small villages are like that, which is fine. It's fine. Yeah, that's how it works out. It was a process of eliminating you could only pull off in a place like this. But it was quite effective. Yeah, I guess so. From now on, I'd better make sure to maintain a good reputation. Yeah, let's not do anything bad. The day I'm discovered accidentally gawking at a dirty magazine in the bookstore, I can expect all the villagers labeling me as the leech by the next day. Yeah, that's probably what happened in a small village. You do something really bad, or in this case, pervy, and then yeah, they'll probably start spreading rumors about you, which wouldn't be good. That's the one downside on living in a small village, I guess. Yep. Hinamazawa is not to be trifled with. Oh, okay, gotta be extra careful then. Got it. That's not the end of this nightmare.
もちろんわかるよ。
Of course I know them.
最初に会ったのが牧野林店の竹蔵お
The
じさん。
first person we met was the old man Teikozu from the Minako bike shop.
趣味は盆栽と尺八なんだよ。
His hobbies are bonsai and playing the flute.
次が乾物屋の次男の大輔くん。
Next, we met the grocer, second son, Daisuke-kun.
趣味は狙撃で、将来の夢は超永久スナイパーだとか。
His hobbies is sharpshooting and the hopes of being an ace sniper in the future. Well, good luck to you, Daisuke. I do hope that you become the top sniper in the world, I guess.
それで今の人は入江診療所の看護師のミオさん。
And the person we just met was Mio, the nurse from the clinic.
趣味は野鳥の観察と撮影だって。
Her hobbies are bird watching and photography. Oh, that's actually a pretty good combination, to be honest. You watch the birds, take a little quick snapshot of the birds. Oh, that's perfect.
すれ違った全員の名前までわかるのかよ。
You know the names of everyone we passed by. Even their
プ
profiles?
ロフィールまで。
Yeah, it's a small village, like they said. Seeing my surprise, Mio and Rena exchanged looks and burst into
はあ
laughter.
ね。
Well, yeah.
ここいらは都会みたいにご近所付き合いが希薄じゃないからね。
We're not like in the city where people hardly know their
試し
neighbors.
に聞いてみよ
Then, let's try it
う。
out.
今ここにいる俺は誰だ？
You there, who am I?
前原圭一く
You are Keiichi Mabara.
ん。意地悪なこと言うけど、本当は優しい照れ屋さん。
You say some mean things, but you're actually kind and a shy person.
転校してきてようやく3週間。
It's been 3 weeks since you transferred here.
趣味は昼寝。
Your hobby is taking afternoon naps. Oh, afternoon naps are so good. I like taking afternoon naps. A little cat nap should be pretty nice. It really does hit the spot.
最近トランクス派に転向。
Lately, you switched over to wearing boxers. How do you know that he does wear those? Interesting.
したよね。
Didn't you?
もういいもうい
I
い。
guess that's true. That's enough. That's enough. But boxers? Enough of that.
それもいい。
Apparently, there's absolutely nothing to keep hidden here. Minamazawa was not a place to be trifled with. Yeah, it really isn't, especially since they know your deepest secrets in here.
これじゃあ
Gotta
さ、
be.
俺のための案内ってより、俺のお披露目みたいだな。
This feels more like you guys are showing me off rather than showing me around.
そうだね。
That's right.
うちらさ、これだけ賑やかに練り歩いてたから
We're
ね。
parading around like this after all.
みんな思うんじゃない？
They'll give everyone a chance to see for themselves.
ケイちゃんもひなみ沢に馴染んでくれたんだって。
That Kei-chan is fitting right in here in Hinamazawa.
南沢は過疎だから、
The population in Hinamazawa is shrinking,
村中みんなが新しい仲間を歓迎してくれて
so
る
the villagers welcome anybody who's new here. I thought about brushing it off with something to the effect of, "You're kidding me," but I held back. Have I ever greeted someone who just moved into the city like this before? Probably not. To be honest, when I moved into my house, not a lot of neighbors greeted us either. So there's that. Yeah, it's true. Towns, villages are different. Very, very different. Okay. Thinking about what made me believe was they said it wasn't a joke at all. We passed another person. Of course, we were called out again in the same way. Oh my, good day.
あら、こんにちは。
So wonderful seeing
仲良
you
しそ
getting
うでいいわ
along.
ね。
藤島
This
さんち
lady
のおばさんだ
here
よ。
is Fujishima-san.
こんにちは。
Good day.
あら、前原くん、両手に花でいいわね。
Oh my, Mabara-kun. I think that's probably going to do this around the villager. How wonderful having you lovely girls on each arm.
どう？
How are you?
生活はもう慣れた？
Getting used to the life here? Instead of regarding a prepared response like I would have in the city, I responded with an empathetic nod. An old woman chuckled, voicing her appreciation how energetic I was. Oh,
グッド。
good. Yeah. As I looked back at Rena and Neon, they gave me a wink.
でね、
So now
そ
then,
ろそろお昼にしないかな。
about time we have lunch? Maybe? Yeah, let's have some lunch. Sounds really tasty. Remember, Keiji-kun, you gotta eat all of it. At least one bite. Rena's brilliant smile signaled the approach of an event both Neon and I were going to forget. Oh. We both looked at each other.
俺も男だ。努力はする。
I am a man. I'll do what I can.
だが量が多すぎる。
But it's just too much. No, you're gonna eat it all.
よし、ケイちゃん。ここはおじさんに任せなさい。
It's fine, Keiji. Just leave it to this old man. Neon has never seemed as reliable as she does now. I did expect no less from the class representative.
レナ、どうせ食べるならさ、見晴らしのいいところで食べない？
Rena, if we're going to eat, we might as well go somewhere with a good view. Yeah, good view is also nice. Ah, yeah,
それいい。
yes, good idea. I agree. Yeah. Rena nodded her head happily in response to Neon's proposal. Alright, let's see, where are we going? Oh, nice stairs. Oh, it's a shrine. Resting at the top of the stone stairway, a shrine dawned straight out of my imagination appeared before us. It had worn down a bit throughout the years, but the leaves had been swept up, giving it a tidy feeling. It does look nice.
ここはね、古出神社っていうの。
This
多分見晴らし
this
が
here
一
is
番い
the
いところ
Throne
かな。
Shrine. Oh, look at that. It's a really nice shrine. It's probably the place with the best view around.
ここの場所よく覚えといてね。
This place, be sure to remember it.
もうすぐここでお祭りがあるんだから。
On our next break, a festival will be held here. Ooh, a
へ
festival.
え、祭りにしちゃちょっと早いシーズンだよな。
Ah, isn't it a bit too early for in the season for a
綿
festival?
流しは夏祭りじゃなくてね。昔は冬の終わりを喜ぶお祭りだったらしいよ。
The Wakanashi isn't a summer festival. Long ago, it used to be a celebration of the end of winter. I was embarrassed for assuming the festivals had to be held in the summer.
さ
Yeah, you
て、
could have festivals
弁当を
anytime with
広
the
げ
day
て
here.
と。
Yeah. You know what? We really need to have more festivals around here, to be honest. There's not really too much around here where I live. It's a shame. Even though I'm not really an outdoors person. So it doesn't really affect me too much, to be honest. I guess. But anyway. Now then, spread out those lunchboxes in here. Various colored lunchboxes were placed one after another on top of the plastic sheet. It sure did smell delicious. It was Rennie's home cooking. It went without saying that it would be delicious. But is it even possible to finish all this? Well, you better. Hey, Mion, it'll take more than just a good view to get this all down, you
こ
know.
んにちはです。
Good afternoon. Reka. It was Reka and Satoko. Well, why are they here? Well, at least that's more people so they can eat all this food with us. Mion grinned at me. Ah, I see. This was your secret plan. The power in numbers. You have my thanks, Mion. Following up with all the pieces are in place in my specialty.
騒がしいから来てみれば、これは何ですの？
We just had to come since there was such a commotion. What is the meaning of all this?
見りゃわかるだろ。
Well, take a
これ
look.
からランチタイムだ。
It's time for lunch.
ビュッフェスタイルだ。
Buffet style.
レラの手作り弁当に舌鼓だ。
A handmade gourmet meal by Rena.
そんなの見ればわかるでございますわ。
I can see that
ど
much.
うして人様の庭でご座なんか広げてますの？
Why have you laid a trap on our property?
神社は公共の場所だぞ。勝手に独占するな。
This temple is public ground,
ケ
and
イチ
it's
の
not
言う
yours.
通りですよ。
Keiichi is right.
みんなのお庭にしますです。
This is everyone's property.
やっぱりリカちゃんはいい子だな。
Wow. Reika-chan is such a good girl.
座りな、そこ。
Have a seat.
一緒に食べ
Eat
よう。
with us. After opening a spot for Rika, I promptly turned my back on Satoko.
ちょっとお待ちなさいな。
Hold on a second.
私はどこに座ればいいんですの？
Where's
お前
my
に座
spot?
る場所はないし、食べる分もない。
Oh, Keiichi, that's rude. No spot for you. And nothing for you to eat. Dang, harsh.
大丈夫だよ。さとこちゃんの分もちゃんとあるから。
Don't worry. Here's some for you too.
ない。サトコの分も俺がいただく。
Keiichi, share. Sharing is caring. Even if you don't like her. None. I'll eat all of hers.
そんなことは許せませ
I
んの。
am not allowed that.
いいか。
Rika.
はい、お箸です。
Here, chopsticks. Both Satoko and I leapt at the boxes without each other having it with each other. Yeah,
いや
I
は
really need to
や
learn how to share.
ケイちゃん乗せるのうまいわほんと。
Man, really, Kei-chan, you're really good at leading people on.
才能あるのかもしれない。
Might have a talent for this.
はい、お皿。みーちゃんも、りかちゃんも。
Here, have a plate. One for me-chan and Rika-chan too. whipped out a pair of chopsticks and paper plates.
僕たちも頑張らないとなくなってしまうです。
If we don't hurry up, it will be eaten up.
そうだね。
That's right.
よし。
Alright, let's go.
参戦と行くかな。
Shall we commence this battle?
いっぱい食べてね。
Please eat a
ちゃ
lot.
んとみんなの分あるから。
There's enough for everyone. Rena said as she opened up a thermos. Ooh. What's in the thermos? Soup? Coffee? Tea? I wonder. Then I just realized that this lunch was made under the assumption that 5 people would be eating. It didn't change how much there was, but the implication behind it was different.
そのハンバーグは渡しませんわ。
Oh my. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, is that the sausage hot dog octopus things? Then we got some sort of sushi. Nice.
いや
Okay.
肘
I
は
will
反
not
則だ
allow
ろ
you
う
to
サ
have
ト
this
コ
hamburger. Using your elbows against the rules, Satoko.
襟首をつかむのも反則でございます。
Grabbing the back of my collar is also against the rules. Oh, they like the rough house. Okay, let's see. It was a tough battle, blocking with blocking her full movement and an elbow opening move. Satsuko appears to have the upper hand, but the difference in our proficiency with chopsticks proved to be fatal and give me the upper hand.
最後のミートボール。
Ah, the last meatball.
お
Oh.
ちょサトコ破れたり
Satoko Hydro has been bested. Nom. Oh, they really are having fun, aren't they? Satoko and I invariably began choking at the same time, falling backwards and spasming. Uh-oh, that's what you got. You probably didn't chew properly. Rika-chan patted me on the head to clear it, even though it was actually stuck in my throat. Seeing that Rina blushed and breathed heavily in excitement, it was almost like flowers were floating around her. Leon advised Renan to refrain from saying anything that could get her locked up. Probably for the best. That's how our meals usually go. I do anything in my power. So just things could just stay like this. Oh, hopefully nothing bad happens. The intense battle calmed, and finally everyone reached a point where they could begin talking. Receiving tea from the oh yeah, I was right, tea in the thermos, nice. I let out a small
日本
sigh.
語ってやつはさどうしてこう味に対する賛辞が少ないんだろうな
I do wonder why there are few Japanese words to praise how something tastes.
食事中の団らんって考えがそもそも近代に入ってからだからじゃない？
Isn't it because the idea of togetherness during a meal didn't begin until modern era? Really?
昔の人は
Did I
無
know
言で
that?
食事を済ませたそうだし。
It seems that long ago people ate in silence. Oh. Wow, I did not know that they ate in silence.
作る人もちょっぴり寂しかったろうね。
It must have made the people preparing the food a bit sad, don't you think? Yeah, that does sound
と
sad to
昔
me.
の人は食べるのに忙しくて味を褒める暇もなかったのですわ。
It's probably because the people back then were so busy eating that they didn't have time to compliment the flavor. That's just you.
でもね、美味しいの一言だけでも嬉しいよ。
But you know, just hearing that makes me happy.
苦労の甲斐があったかなって。
That my effort was worth it, I mean. She blushes a little as she said that.
美味しいです。
It was delicious. With absolutely perfect timing, Rika-chan struck Rina directly with praise. She looked straight at her with an expression of bewitching innocence. Huh? After Rina uttered an unintelligible noise, a ring of smoke rose from her head with an audible poof. How?
リカちゃん、お持ち帰りじゃなくて。
Rika-chan, I'm gonna take you home. No, I mean... Thank you.
本当に美味しかったですよ。
It was really delicious. Rena flustered flushed with red in excitement, embarrassing Rika-chan as rubbing her cheeks against her so hard you could almost hear it.
リカちゃんには褒めてもらったお礼に
To reward Rika for her praise,
これを
ta-da!
サービスね
These are special. Two apple rabbits. After sticking toothpicks in them, she thrust them towards Rika-chan. Oh, apple rabbits! I never have rabbit apples. I always see them in anime, and they're so cute. I wish I could eat them. I I could probably make them myself, but yeah. It's better than getting them received. After Rika-chan accepted them, the mood suddenly shifted towards a bizarre win. Really? How so?
なんだよ、サトコ。
What is it,
そ
Satoko?
の挑戦的な目は。
What's with that defiant look?
皆さんにはレナさんのリンゴを獲得できるだけの賛辞が用意できまして
Has everyone prepared proper praise to receive apples from Renaissance? What do you mean? Don't push yourself.
ボキャ品のあんたにどんな賛辞が思いつくっての？
What kind of praise can you think of with your weak vocab?
では
Ho, 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 ho. Well then,
ご覧遊ばせ
allow me to show you. After Satoko flashed me a defiant look, she changed the tone of her voice and subtle. Oh, what is she gonna do?
あのね
Hey.
エレナお姉ちゃんのお弁当サトコも美味しかったよ
So, Rena Oni-chan's lunch. Satoko thought it was yummy, too. Satoko looked up with her pouty while talking cutesy. Whoa, that was praise? That's not even persuasion by tears. That's persuasion by cuteness, isn't it? This is Rena's limited special skill. She blushed and her head spun, waving around in circles. Don't fall for it, Rena. She's gonna fall for it very hard, isn't she? Yep. Aho? How? I don't know how. I don't know. I'm not really good. Okay, well, I think I said it right. I don't know. Anyway, of course, that was asking further than possible. Rena globbed Satoko and began rubbing her cheek against hers.
かい
Cute?
サト
No.
コちゃんもかいよお持ち帰りは
Satoko is so cute. Take you home, Caillou. How you? Swish, stab, push. Satoko was also presented with apple rabbits. After stuffing them in her mouth, she looked over at me again with her defiant gaze. It only took 5 seconds to take down Rena. That's unfair to think she had a trick.
悔しければレナさんにご褒美がもらえるような賛辞をお考え遊ばせ
If it upsets you so much, why don't you reward Rena with some praise? Damn it. That was a dirty trick. First of all, that wasn't even praise.
サトコ、
Satoko,
それで勝てたつもりとはね。
you think you won with that, don't
あん
you?
たらのそこの浅い技とはわけが違うものを見せてあげようじゃない。
How about I show you
So-
guys
so
something
that's
much better
Mio.
than your superficial gimmicks? So that sounds great, Mion.
それはどんな技なんだ？
What kind of trick is it?
やるのはケイちゃん。
Keiichi, you're gonna be the one who does it.
は
What? What are you gonna have him do?
見せてもらおうではございませんか
Why don't I have to show? Wait, why don't I have you show me then?
豊島のあがきを
The writing of an old maid. The plan of attack was suggested was wicked, but it was the only thing we had to beat Satoko. Oh, what are you gonna do? After sipping my tea, I started talking very naturally and calmly. Perfectly.
本
It
当に
really
美味
is
しいよ
good,
な。
isn't it?
これってさ、全部手作りなのかい？
This is freshly made, right?
ううん実
Oh,
はね
no.
これほとんど冷凍物なの
Actually, most all of it was frozen
じゃ
stuff.
あ、レナの手作りのってどれだい？
Then which one did you make fresh?
えっと
Uh-huh.
その恥ずか しいな。教えなきゃダメ？どうしても？
Well, it's embarrassing. Do I really have to say, must I? Yes, you do. From the synergy of the boys plus handmade lunchbox, her expression had melted into euphoria.
わかるよ。これでしょ。
I already know. This one, right? Huh? Oh. Rena turned an even deeper shade of red. The words "I can't believe it" practically written on her face.
なんでわかるかな？
How could you tell?
レナの手作り。
How? That I made it. Of course, Mion had told me beforehand. Oh, cheater. It's been perfect so far. After acting the way I was shy, I waited a beat. Next would be the finisher.
レナの
Oh, it
匂い
had
がしたから。
your smell. Silence enveloped the area. Mine. Oh. The negative. Rena's face completely red, frozen solid. With a small yelp, Satoko also blushed. Of course I did too.
レナの手作りのリンゴのウサギさんが食べたいな。なんて。
I'm sure would like to try one of Rena's handmade apple rabbits or something. Even if it was all just because I wanted to compete against Satoko, it felt like I had to cross the line by a good 9 yards, I think. Probably. Then, at that moment, whoosh! It was a Tupperware container filled with rabbit. Oh, Keiichi did it. Well, please eat some, Keiichi-kun.
いっぱいあるんだよ。
There's plenty for you. Look, instantly a dozen of apples were shoved into my hand, knocking me over.
はい。してケイチくん。
Oh, okay. Say, Keiichi-kun. My head was forcibly laid upon her lap, even with more apples shoved into my mouth. While she was squealing, one apple after another was forced into my mouth. More and more. Apples. I think that's how he said it. How about them apples, Satoko? Looks like we win. Oh, so that's what he's meant to say.
殉職見事なり。
Kei-chan, that was
ど
beautiful
うよサトコ、う
sacrifice.
ちらの完全勝
How
利だね
sad,。Satoko. This is our complete victory, isn't it?
こんな手、信じられないですな。
I can't believe it.
悔しくない
Such trickery. It doesn't bother me at all. Satoko grounded her teeth, mortified. We did it. I claimed victory as my consciousness drifted slowly away from me. Noble sacrifice, Keiichi. Noble sacrifice. Thank you. At the time, Rena stopped her squealing as she suddenly realized something.
リコちゃん、
Rika-chan,
食べ
you're
ない
not
の？
eating?
塩水強すぎたか
You're
な
not eating it.
かな。
Did the salt water make it too strong? Maybe? Looking over, Rena-chan had pulled the toothpick out of her apple rabbit, placed it in her cupped hand, and seemed to be lost for what to do. Really?
うさぎさんがかわいそうです。
Poor Mr. Rabbit, I feel sorry for him.
助けてあげてほしいです。
I want to save him. Oh, what a good girl, huh? Ketchup, jelly, yeah. Phew. That was the sound of blood splurting from Rena's nose. Oh, okay.
かわいいよ。今夜こそ絶対お持ち帰り。
Oh, cute. Tonight I will take you home. She shook sporadically, her head wobbling back and forth. Then, coming back to her senses, she took all the apples around me, gathered them up with a flip, 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 and fixed them right back up on the plate.
これでみんな寂しくないよね。これリカちゃんにあげるね。
Well, looks like she won. Now they're all just fine. Here, I'll give them to you, Rika-chan. KK? Rika-chan raised up Sato's hand like a referee, having the plate of rabbits shoved to her. She whispered,
僕たちが勝ちましたです。
This is our victory. Traitor. Yeah, what she said. And come back? I don't, in translation, I just don't care anymore. Thus, my sacrifice ended up being in vain. Oh, poor Keiichi-kun. He failed. That was a nice little part. Yeah, that was nice. Alright, where are we going next? Bop, bop, bop. Okay, oh, here we go. It was a fun-filled day, crazy day. But soon as the sun began to set, the end of the day really did come quickly.
じゃあね、レナにケイちゃん。また明日ね。
Later, Rena and Keiichi-kun. See you tomorrow.
ミオ、今日はありがとな。楽しかったぜ。
Sorry. Thanks for today, Mion. I had a great time.
また明日ね。
See you tomorrow. Sadako and Rika went home as well. We parted ways with Mion, and it ended up with just Rena and myself enjoying the evening air on our way home. Aww,
ケイ
that's
チ君も
nice.
今日は付き合ってくれてありがとう。
Thanks for coming today, Keiichi-kun.
楽しかった？
Was it fun?
あ
Yeah,
あ、楽しかった。
lots of fun.
まだ家に帰るのが惜しいくらいだぜ。
Almost feels like a waste to go home now.
じゃあさ、
Ah, then, well,
ちょっとだけ寄り道してもいいかな？
would you
か
mind?
な？
Would you mind taking a little detour? Maybe. Yeah, I guess it's fine.
寄り道？
It's not nothing like we're gonna do anything bad, right? Like a detour? Is it far?
遠
It's
い
a bit
の
of
か？
a walk, but it won't take long.
ちょっと歩くけど
Since
す
we
ぐ
had
済
been
むから。
walking all day, I must have seemed really tired. Not feeling like teasing Rina, I quietly nodded, as you should. Oh, river. I hear a river in the background. Oh. A lot of excavators, I think that's what they're called. Traversing a small path up a small hill, the land suddenly stretched out before us. There was what looked like the remains of a dilapidated construction site came into view. Oh, lots of rocks. Oh, a lot of equipment too. Are these like, things that they threw away? Because it doesn't look like they're new stuff, that's for sure. A large heap of garbage spread out towards the swamp. Probably illegal dumping. I recall it being in the newspaper. Oh, why are people illegally dumping things? That's not nice. It's bad for the environment. Try to recycle if you can, and dispose of things in a proper location. Well, haha.
今日は久しぶりだから何かあるかな？何かあるかな？
It's been quite a while. I wonder what's here. I wonder what's here.
久しぶりって、レナのようは、あの、ゴミの
When you
山
say it's
か
been a
よ。
while, you mean the business you had here. Was it all this garbage pile?
ゴミじゃないよ。
It's
レナにと
not
っては宝
garbage.
の山だもん。
To me, it's a pile of treasure. Well, they do say one man's garbage is another man's treasure. I think that's what they say. Yeah, it makes sense. Rena had already entered the well-known cute mode of hers. So that means there's something cute here.
わあ、新しい山だ。
Wow, a new
What?
pile.
ワクワク。
I can't wait, I can't wait. She descended on the unstable slope with ease. She descended the unstable slope with ease. I expected no less from a born and bred country girl.
おい、待てよ。今行くから。あ、
Hey.
たたたた。
Hey, wait up. I'm coming. Whoa. My city raised self was completely pitiful.
いいよケイチ君はそこにいてすぐ
It's
済む
alright,
か
just
ら
be there. Hichi-kun, I won't take too long. Brenna kindly declined my accomplishment. Don't
転ぶな
fall.
よ。足元に気をつけろよ。
大丈夫だよ大丈夫
I'm fine, I'm fine.
全然平気
This is nothing at all. I'll just be careful. Literally bounced among the heaps of trash, Brenna disappeared from sight. I didn't like being left behind, but I was pretty tired from the whole day, so just ended up waiting. Without the lively runaround, the strategy quickly fell into silence. Oh, very quiet. Oh, cicadas. The cries of the Higurashi gently cooled the air. Fairly exhausted, I began to feel a little sleepy. Oh. Then, just then, the sudden noise of scattering pebbles alerted me to someone's presence. I startled and I turned around. Oh, who's it gonna be? Oh, it's dang, what's his name? It's a cameraman. Yeah, if I remember from the anime, yeah. Standing there was a typical-looking photographer. He spied over me through his camera. His body was tanned and fit, but something about him seemed unreliable and had a bit of aloof in there about him. Well, it didn't seem like he was a bad guy in any case.
おっと
Whoa,
びっくりした
you surprised me. Although startled when I turned around, overplayed his reaction. That was my line.
驚いたのはこっちですよ。
I'm the one that's surprised here.
ごめんごめん
My bad, my bad.
驚かすつもりはなかったんだ君はひなみ沢の人かい
I didn't mean to startle you. Are you from Hinamazawa? I gathered that he wasn't from that question. Unfazed by my suspicious gaze, he introduced himself without my prompting.
僕は富武
I'm Tomitake,
フリーのカメラマンさ
freelance
ひなみ
photographer.
沢にはたまに来るんだ
I came to Hinamazawa from time to time. I didn't ask who you
写
were.
真ってのは被写体に断ってから撮るのが礼儀なんじゃないんすかね。
Quite rude to photograph someone without the consent, would one think. Technically, yes, that is a bit rude. But you are... Wait, is this public land? Because if it's public, then technically it's fine. Even though it's not fine morally. But legally, it's fine if it's a public area. Because, you know, like when you're walking around the grocery store, like at least on the outside of the parking lot, it's technically, legally, technically okay to photograph someone, even though morally it's not right. But technically, legally, yeah. As long as you're in an open space, you're not legally obligated for privacy. Unless you're in your home, then yes. That is completely illegal when photographing someone at someone's house. Grocery store, depending on the grocery store, then yeah. That's on the management on the grocery store. Places like the stores. That just depends on them. But outside, it's technically illegal, which is unfortunate. But yeah, morally, it's unacceptable. Always ask for consent, people. Always. No matter where you are, always ask for consent before taking pictures. That includes cosplayers, fursuiters, and just about anyone in general, to be honest. But yeah, that's just enough rambling about legality about this stuff. Let's continue. My bad, my bad.
メインは野鳥の撮影で
I
ね
mainly photograph wild birds.
断った試しがないんだよ
They can't refuse, you see. See, now that's where they get you. Just because you're a bird, they can't see anything. Well, they can squawk at you, and that can clearly mean don't take a photograph at me. You don't speak bird, do ya? Just because they're not conscientious like you and me doesn't give them any less of rights. They deserve rights too, you know? Yeah, you laugh it up. Wait until those lawyer birds get you. So, wait, are you saying that I'm the same as the birds?
いやいや夕闇に黄昏る少年があまりにも絵になっていた
No, well, you see, that image of the
本
young
人
man
の
in
許可を取ら
toilet
ずにフ
was
ァインダーを
just
覗いたことを謝るよ
I apologize for trying to take a picture without you asking. Well, at least you were trying to ask for an apology, so that's fine, I guess. Adults are pretty sick. Yeah, they're pretty slick. Yeah, unfortunately. All that noise I felt being startled just flew away as he buttered me up. Oh, don't give in, don't give in. I had no intentions of hanging around with this guy, getting too cozy with me, except I didn't seem like Rena would be coming back soon. But this older guy, Tamaki-san, he doesn't mind my cautious response and continued rambling by himself.
ケイチくん待たせてごめんね。
Finally, Rena, finally. Keiichi-kun, sorry for keeping you waiting.
もう終わりにするから。
I'm finished now. Rena popped her head out of one of the lower piles of garbage and waved her hand.
連れがいたのかい？
You have someone with you?
お、彼女はあんなところで何をしているんだい？
What would she be doing over there? That's what I wanna know.
さあね。
Don't know.
昔起こった殺人事件の死体でも探してるんじゃないですか？
Yeah, sure. Yeah, maybe. Don't know. Maybe she's checking out a dismantled corpse that was there long ago. Yeah. Okay. Tamaki-san looked shaken up for that moment. Oh, I responded like if I was talking with Rena and the others.
嫌な事件だったね。まだ見つかってないんだろ？
It was quite a disturbing incident. They still haven't found one of the arms.
ケイチくんお待たせ。
Haha, Kiichi-kun, sorry to keep you.
待ったかな？
Were you waiting a while? I guess.
馬に蹴られる前に退散するかな。
Best to leave you two lovebirds alone.
驚かせてすまなかったね、ケイイチ君。
Again, my apologies for starting you, Keiichi-kun. Alright, bye. Tomonaki courted suggestively, then disappeared into the twilight. Missing my chance to retort put me off a bit.
ケイチくん怒ってる？
Keiichi-kun, are you angry? Why? I
どうし
wonder.
てだろう？
I wonder.
だろう。
It wasn't Rena's fault, so I decided to just brush it off for now. Oh.
どうだった？
How was it?
掘り出し物は見つかったか？
Finding a treasure trove?
聞いて。あ
Oh,
のね、
yes. So listen. You see, there was
ランディくん人形。
a Colonel Randy doll. Oh, Colonel Randy.
ランディ君人形？
A Colonel Randy
って
doll?
あれか？ファーストフードの店の前に必ず置いてあるあの等身大人形の？
Oh, that thing, those statues they always have out in the front of the fried chicken place? The life-size dummy?
ランディくん。
Yeah, the Colonel Randy, aka censored
お
for
持ち帰り
legal
した
reasons.
い。
Yeah. You know, the one for the chicken place in the real world. Legally, they can't say it. But yeah. Oh, cute. I want to take it home. I couldn't tell how she decides what is cute or not, but, well, she seems to be, she wants to.
あれは
wants
ゴ
it.
ミだろ。
Isn't it garbage,
お
right?
持ち帰りしたきゃしてもいいんだぜ。
No one would care if you just take it home, right?
他の山の下敷きになってるの。
It's become the base of another
簡
pile.
単には掘り出せないし、
I can't dig it out easily.
あそこ明かりがないからすぐ暗くなっちゃうし。
There's no lamp posts over there, so it'll get dark pretty soon. Rena seemed quite down, finding a treasure and not being able to bring it home.
俺も手伝ってやるよ。
I'll help you
今日
out
のうまかった弁当の恩返しってことでさ。
to repay you for what the delicious picnic you have prepared today. Oh, that's nice.
ありがとう。
How? Thank you. Birds heading home to roost proclaimed that nightfall would soon come upon us.
ケイチくんが手伝ってくれる。ランディくんをお持ち帰りできる。
Keiichi's going to help. I can't take Colonel Randy home. How? Rena started along, if not intoxicated, in her dreamy state of mind. I tried asking her in a way that wouldn't take her out of her cheesy state.
なあ、レ
Hey,
ナ。
Rena.
あそこで昔、
A
なんか
long
あったの
ago,
か？
did something happen here?
ダムの工事をやってたんだってね。
Seems like they were building a dam here.
詳しく知らないけど
I don't know the details though. Oh,
例えばさ、工事中に何かあったとか。
I'm just
事故と
wondering
か。
if you knew about, an accident or something? Oh. Why did the music stop? I don't know. Her tone was disturbingly frank. Yeah. Sounded more like a denial than an answer. I must have appeared rather dumbstruck. Rana quickly lined her expression.
実はね、去年までよそに住んでたの。
Actually, I didn't live here until a year ago. Huh?
レナも転校生だったのか？
Oh, you transferred here
俺は
too?
てっきり。
I was sure
だ
that...
からね、それ以前のことはよく知らないの。
So you see, I really don't know much about
ごめんね。
from that. Sorry. Don't really know. Don't want to talk about it. Wait, that was kind of a feeling she was giving me. I'm sure she has her reasons. Thinking about it, of course it would be like that. That wasn't the type of thing girls would say, enjoy talking about. It was quite the disturbing incident. They still haven't found one of the arms. Technically, it would just be bone at this point, to be honest, but yeah. If it was like Tommy Kit-san said, then I had a feeling only the Higurashi would know. Yeah, probably. They see all, they hear all. Even after their loud trip, they still hear all and see all. Alright. I wonder how long this chapter is. Oh, looks like we're done. Alright, well, that's cool. So that is chapter 2. So let's go ahead and view tips. That really only took an hour, which is interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and view the new tips. The Mamara Manor. Okay, let's read this one. I'm not sure how long the next chapter will be.
ケイちゃんってさ、すごいお金持ちってわけでもないの？
So, Kichi-chan, you're not stinking rich.
なんだよ突然。俺がいつ高級車で登校したよ。
What is this all of a sudden? Did I come to school in a limo before?
月の小遣いはいくらもらってる？
How much do you get for a monthly allowance?
1000円。
About $10.
結構小市民的ですのね。
My, that's a rather plebeian amount.
お弁当のおかずも普通ですよ。お金持ちじゃないです。
His lunches are made out of normal stuff. He isn't rich. What are they talking about? To ask me out of nowhere how much I get and told that sum was a plebeian amount? What the heck?
ごめんね、ごめんね。
Sorry. Rana seemed to pick up my dubious expression and started giggling.
ケイちゃんちってさ、すっごく大きいでしょ？だから建築中からひなみ沢中で前原屋敷って呼ばれて注目の的だったんだよ。
Ichigo, your house, it's pretty big, yeah? The architecture has people all around Himozawa calling the Mabura Manor. It's all sorts of stands out. Mabura Manor? What the heck?
あんなに大きいお家だから、どんなお金持ちなのかなってみんなで噂し合ってたの。
Since the house is so big, everyone is gossiping, wondering exactly how rich you are. I see. Now I get it. Well, the frame of it is huge. I see how it could cause some misunderstandings.
私の推理では、お家を建てるのにお金をかけすぎて貧
For
乏に
my
なってしま
deduction,
った
I
と考
wager
え
they
てま
spent
す
too
よ。
much money on building the house, and now that's why they are broke.
貧乏でかわいそうかわいそうです。
Being broke is very, very unfortunate. Rika-chan took pity at me as she patted my head. Oh, I go from being treated like a millionaire to a beggar.
ああ、諸君らの楽しい想像をぶち壊すようで悪いが、うちは金持ちでも貧乏でもないぞ。極めて。
あれだけ大きな家は普通とは言わないっ
Yeah, sorry for
て。
ruining your
しか
imagination.
も玄関は
But we
立
aren't
派で、
millionaires
門
or
は大
poor.
型車も入れるようにな
We're
ってる
the
し。
image of normal, average household. You can't call it normal with that huge house. The entranceway is all granite, and the gate is large enough to fit a large truck to get through. That's not normal at all. They do say the bigger your house, the more prosperous you are. I guess, but... Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. The house is so big, it's because of Dad's studios in it too. There's a bunch of different workshops, and all of his works are hanging up in different places. All of them are huge too. For those reasons, the family actually uses only a third of the house for day-to-day living. He planned it out so people in cars can come in to see the gallery he opens up in the house someday. By the way, the entranceway Mion is talking about is one of the studios, and is normally sealed off. The entranceway the marble actually uses very plain and simple one. The interior is much different than how it looks on the outside. I really like the chance to explore Kichi-chan's house, claiming not to be rich, but having a home like that. What kind of hidden treasures are there? Just art stuff, I think. Maybe there's something cute hidden. Oh.
家具を買うお金もなくなってて、殺風景な部屋がいっぱいなので
They
すわ。
probably had no money to purchase furniture, so it's filled with Spartan rooms. Rude.
絨毯のお部屋なら、ぜひゴロゴロしてみたいですよ。
If there's carpeted rooms, I'd love to try rolling around on the floor.
それいいね、それいいね。レナもゴロゴロしたい。
Wow, that would be great, so great. I want to roll around too. Seems like their imaginations are just piling on. Well, sometime in the near future, it wouldn't be too bad to invite them all to my house. Dad is a sucker for the ladies, so he might even let them look around his studio. The cries of the Higurashi congregated? I don't know. As the sky towered over everything. It was hot, but the air was clear. It smelled like the beginning of summer. I don't like summer personally. I'm more of a fall person. Alright, then take care of that. Ooh, the damn site. Murder/dismemberment? Newspaper edition? Oh my. Hear ye. Let's read the newspaper. Alright. From June XX 1979 edition. The Shinobon City Okuyamiya Police Station, June XXF, last night. Suspect XXX, blank, I'm just gonna say blank for the X's now. Blank, were arrested on suspicion of murder and the improper disposal of a corpse. The major offense, offender, blank, has been added to the wanted list nationwide. According to our sources, 6 suspects at the Hinokazama, I keep not saying that name right. Oh, dang it, bots. Why? Wait. What the heck? Why is my bot not working today? Well, let me go ahead and block him since my bot's not working. And then clear the chat. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Dang bots. When is Twitch gonna fix this problem? Seriously, really annoying. Now, where was I? According to our sources, the 6 suspects were at Hinozawa Dam construction site, workroom on the blank at 9 p.m. Or were they as the suspects who have assaulted and murdered the site overseer blank as a group dismembering his body and hiding it? On the blank at 8 o'clock in the morning, a report was filled by the Ziphora City Hospital, in which a male suspect alluded to having been murdered by Mr. Blank. When questioned at the police station, the individual confessed to the crime. Since a portion of the body was recovered at the location, he was arrested that afternoon on suspicion of murder and mutilation of a corpse. The rest of the suspects were arrested on the same day, but the main culprit is still at large. Police are currently on his trail. The motive is purported, I think that's what it said, to be a drunk verbal dispute during which he killed the victim in a fit of anger. Right, that's what they all say, but we all know that's not true. Yeah. Boop. Okay. Well, that was an interesting newspaper clipping. Nice. Alright, so let's go ahead and exit. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and save. Let's save up here. Yes, end of chapter 2. Alright, so we finished chapter 2 today, so that's nice. We still have 30 minutes, so I guess we can continue on, why not? We'll just, hopefully, yeah, we'll get probably, I don't know. Should I just end it here? Nah, well, I'm gonna continue. We still have 30 more minutes, so let's continue. Alright.
ラ
Chapter
ンディ
3.
君人形
Hey, Colonel Randy.
ああ、そりゃレナのツボだわな。
Of course, that's up right up
レ
her
ナが
alley.
サトコやリカちゃんをお持ち帰りしたくなるのはわかる。だが
I understand her
ラン
wanting
デ
to
ィ君
take
人形
home
だけは
Satoko
理
and
解
Rika
できない
chan.
ぞ。あんなメガネ親父のどこがいいんだ。
But I can't understand Colonel Randy. What's so good about the four-eyed geezer?
そ
You
りゃ
don't
レナに直接
disrespect
聞
Colonel
けばいいじゃ
Randy.
ん。
He's awesome. Probably better to hear from Rena, don't you think?
だって可愛いんだもんしか言わないだろうけどさ。
She'd probably just say, because it's so cute, though.
レナはよくあそこ工事現場のとこへ宝探しに行くのか？
Does Rena often go to construction sites to hunt for treasure?
ちょくちょく見に行くって言ってましたです。
From now and then, she says that she's going to have a
し
look.
かし年頃の女の子がゴミ漁りね。
But a girl her age running around the garbage is,
レナ
well...
が楽しいならいいんだと思いますです。
If Rena enjoys it, then it's fine.
あそこはなんだよ。
What are they doing over
ダムの
there?
工事現場だったのか？
Dam construction? It had been bugging me since yesterday, like an itch that I couldn't scratch.
何年か前に中止になっちゃったけどね。
It was killed a long time
みん
ago.
なで力を合わせて戦いましたです。
Everyone gathered there and fought against it. Hearing the ominous words like fought came to Rika's mind. Came from Rika's mouth startled me.
そうそう。
Really?
何しろとんでもない
That's right.
話だったんだよ。
It was unbelievable.
ひなみ沢が丸ごとダム湖に沈むことに一方的になってさ。
They said that Hinamazawa would be sunk into the reservoir, and we had no say in the matter. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it happened in the past too. Like, actually happened to some cities, at least here in the States. Yeah, which is unfortunate. Some places actually they get flooded due to dams and stuff like that. But that's what people do, and all in the name for progress destroyed people's homes. I wish we didn't do that, but can't really do anything about it now, fortunately. I can't. Wait, was there something like?
ごめんねごめんね。
I'm not sure if I missed a line. Okay, I'm sorry.
待たせちゃったかな。
I didn't keep you, did I?
申し訳ありませんわねケイチさん。お化粧直しに時間をかけちゃいまして。
My deepest apologies, Keiichi-san. It took me a while to powder my
サト
nose.
コ
Satoko,
便所には溜めてから行け。
wait to use the can until you're ready. Have to go.
一気に出せて楽で早いぞ。
It's a lot easier since it shoots right out.
花も恥じらう乙女になんて口の利き方。
How dare you speak to that way to a maiden of unparalleled beauty such as myself? Who's calling a wait? Who was she calling a maiden? If Satoko really was a maiden, she wouldn't have reacted that way. The usual hijinks ensue.
さてと、
Now
今日は
then,
快速に乗っ取り部員の諸君に是非を問いたい。
Gentlemen, in accordance with the rules of our society, I bring a point to
彼
discussion.
前原圭一君を新たな部員として我らの部活動に加えたいのだがいかがだろうか。
He, Keiji Maburakun, wishes to be included as a member of our activities. What do you say, you?
レナは異議なーし。
Reina has no objections. Ho 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 ho.
貧民風情が私の相手を務められるかしら。
I wonder if he likes this. Wait, I wonder if he likes of this peasant is up to the test.
僕もサトコも賛成しますですよ。
Me and Satoko both approve. The three that Mion had voiced their approval.
全会一致おめでとう前原圭一君。
An unanimous decision. Congratulations, Keiichi
君に
Maburakun.
栄えある我が部への入部試験を許可する。
I present you the honor of being allowed to take the entrance exams for our club.
順を追って説明しろ。
Start from the beginning.
俺はまだ入るとは言ってないぞ。
I didn't say I wanted to
何の部
join.
活だ？
What club is this?
我が部はだな。複雑化する社会に対応するため活動ごとに提案される様々な条件下
What our club does, you see, in order to cope with the complicated society, we perform various activities under the different sets of rules.
時には殉教
Sometimes they are in your
あるい
favor,
は逆境からいかにして
and sometimes they work against you. I'll be right back. I'm gonna drink a... Okay. Alright, let's see.
レナは弱いからいじめないでほしいな。
I'm
仲良くやろうね。
I'm pretty weak, so I'd prefer you don't single me out. Let's try to get along.
レナさんは甘えてますわ。
You're so naive,
弱い
Rena.
ものは食い尽くされるのが世の常なのでございますわよ。
The law of the jungle, survival of the fittest. This was starting to sound a bit sketchy. So what kind of club was this? I don't know. I have no idea what club this is. Oh, okay. To sum it up, it's a club where we play games
みん
together.
なでゲームして遊ぶ部活
Rikachun
なの
was
で
the
す。
only one to answer my question with a prudent response. So basically, this club put Mion's hobby of collecting games to use. By playing various games Mion had hoarded every day, it seemed that, depending on the day, there is prizes for the winner or a penalty for the one who finishes in last place.
先に断っとくけどままごと遊びみたいなレベルじゃないからね
I'll make things clear right now. We aren't playing house here.
一生いっぱいに命がかかってるくらい本気でかかった方がいいよ
You should treat each win or loss as if your life depended on it, alright?
楽しくやれればいいじゃないか。
Well, what's wrong with having fun?
そう凄むなよ。
Don't make it sound so crazy.
快速第一条狙うのは1位のみ
First rule of our society, aim only for first place.
遊びだからなんていういい加減なプレーは許さない
Going it half-assed just because it's some game is not allowed.
快速第2条。
Rule number 2 of our
その
society.
ためにはあらゆる努力をすることが義務付けられておりますのよ。
For that reason, you are obligated to make all possible efforts. The way Sadako said it sounded like she was trying to use any means but necessary.
もちろん
Yeah,
僕
probably.
も頑張りますです。
Of course, I'll do my best too.
レナも弱いけどね。精一杯頑張ってるの。
I'm pretty weak, but I'm trying my best. I knew that's what they're going to say. In a game where everyone is aiming for the top, it's rather unsportsmanlike to just play it just for fun.
よし、俺も本気でやってやるぜ。
Alright, then I'll too go all out. With that, I was finally ready of the rite of initiation, my baptism into the club.
ケイちゃんに一応忠告ね
If we're to warn
レナも
Kichiko,
結構えげつないからね
Rena can get pretty nasty. This institution looks nation. Looks like it's gonna be a rough. No, hopefully it's not too bad. Mion began fishing around in her student locker and in the back of the room. They have the games here at school? Apparently. Well, it is the club's equipment, so I guess that's fine.
難しいゲームはケイちゃんだけに不利だからね。
Complicated games would put Keiichi at a disadvantage.
今日は誰にでもわかるゲームにしよう。
So we'll play a game that you should be familiar with.
スタンダードにトランプのジジ抜きはどう？
How about a standard card game? Like Old Bachelor.
よし受けてやるぜ。
Alright, let's do this.
やっぱり
I'm
罰
not
ゲー
sure
ムが
what
な
Old
いと思え
Bachelor
ない
is,
よ
but okay.
ね。
Can't really get into it unless there's a
今
penalty.
回はビリに顔面落書きの刑。どう？
This time the loser will be sentenced to having their face drawn on. What do you think?
油性じゃないよね。
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It won't be permanent marker, right? Right?
油性じゃないよね。
Permanent? She wants to draw on her faces with permanent marker? I don't think that's a good idea, but okay.
ますわ。
That is perfect. Maiko cheered up on the idea. She didn't even flinch at the thought of such a severe penalty. Seems like she was raring to go. If it's going to be like this, then I can't lose either.
じゃあカード切ってみんなに配るね。
Then I'll just cut the deck and start dealing. Old Bastard is pretty much the same as Old Maid. There's only one difference. There is no Joker. In its place, one card is pulled out at the start. Meaning, there will be one card without a match left over at the end. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. You don't know which card will end up being the Joker. That's a really thrilling game. Yeah, that's actually way better than Old Maid.
じゃあ1
Because
枚
you
抜
don't
く
know
ね。
what is what. I'll take out this card now. Mion took one card and left it face down on the table. Everyone stared at the card intently.
ま終盤になればお
Well,
のずとわ
it'd
か
be
るし
pretty obvious in the end game.
最初はどうしようもないよな。
No way to tell at the start. But the rest of them were very serious. They didn't seem as relaxed as I was. They compared their cards to the face down, and all was guarding each and other, gauging each other's reaction, as if it was. No wait, it was as if they could see what was the face down card was. No, it
こ
couldn't
の
be.
トランプ結構傷物だろ。
This deck is pretty worn
まさ
out.
かみんなにはその傷でそこに伏せたカードが分かってる？
Can everyone tell by the scratches what the card is on the table is?
快速第2条ですわ。
Remember the second rule of
ケイ
Verse
チさん
Society.
も勝つために最善の努力をなさいませ。
Keiichi-san must try his hardest to win as well.
いくつかのカードは特徴的だから、ケイチくんにもすぐ覚えられるよ。
A number of cards are quite unique. Keiichi-kun should be able to remember them pretty quickly. She said that so matter-of-factly.
上等だ
Oh,
ぜ。
they're kinda cheating then. Suits me fine.
この程度でハンデになると思うなよ。
Don't think a little thing like that will be your clutch. Or catch, I think. Yeah. I lashed out angrily, but it was rather obvious I was at a disadvantage. After all, they'd gone so far as to memorize the wear and tear of each individual card. This wasn't a simple game of Old Bachelor. This was a test, then they were playing with the answer sheet in front of them. Oh, yeah, probably. Bring it. I'll take advantage of your carelessness and beat you at your own game. The baseless confidence would soon be crushed. Alright, let's
ケ
see.
イちゃん
We
の
have
手
to
札
win
を
this.
右から言うぜ。
Um,
3、4、9、ジャック、クイーン。
how about I tell you your hand starting from the right? Oh no.
ちなみに、ジジはダイヤの J なのです。
Oh wow, she has everything memorized. 3, 4, 9, Jack, Queen. I guess I was right. They really do know everything. Dang. By the way, the Bachelor is a Jack of Diamonds. Oh wow, they really have this deck memorized. I can tell
どうカー
what
ドを入れ替え
wait,
て
I can tell what they were even if you switched them
上がり
around.
ですな。
And I am out. Dang, poor Kichi. I thought I was prepared, but for this to be so brutal, it was just overwhelming.
鬼だ。こいつらは鬼だ。
Demons. You're all demons.
レナは鬼じゃないよな。
Rena isn't a
ごめん
demon,
ね
are
ケイチ
you?
君
No, how could you? I trusted you, Rena. Sorry, Kichi-kun.
こっちがハートの3だよねあーガリ
This is the Three of Hearts, isn't it? I'm out. Aww, poor Kichi. Not even a hint of mercy. Oh, Rena, even Rena-chan. Dang, he was really not prepared. They should have got started with a new deck, not an old worn deck. But what can you do? These club activities weren't to be trifled with. The alumni of this club would definitely survive in the cruelest of situations. If our entire class had self-detonating collars strapped to their necks, they were dropped into deathmatch on a desert island, these guys would probably take it to like a fish to water. Oh, maybe. I can already picture their joys as they hunt down each of their classmates. Oh wow.
ポイントは減点制ね。着順が
It's
そ
a
のまま
no
マイナ
point
ス点。
system.
トータルで一番少ない人が優勝。
The order itself dictates the points. Whoever has the lowest point total wins.
ケイチはビリなので5です
Since Keiji finished last, he has 5 points. There's already a 5 mark down on my scoreboard.
やっぱりさ綺麗なトランプでやらないと
I agree with
ケイチ君に
Rena.
不公平だよ
I do. I think it's unfair to Keiji if we didn't use a new deck.
いいのいいの。ケイちゃんだって男だし。
It's fine, it's fine. Keiji-chan is a man after all. Hey, that's not nice.
これくらいの逆境は跳ね返せるよね。
He can turn tables even if the odds are stacked against him, right? No, not really.
貧民風情は逃げ帰って涙で枕を濡らすのがお似合いでございますことよ
It's fitting for a lowly peasant to scamper home and soak their pillow in tears, don't you think? A petite hand laid itself on top of my head, which was trembling from uncontainable frustration. It was Rika-chan's.
ファイトおーです
Keep on fighting, yeah. Thanks to Rika-chan's words of encouragement, I was able to calm down. You need to be calm, especially when you are cornered. That is the power I must muster during this crisis. Think clearly, Keiichi Marabara. Take your time and look at the cards carefully. It is just as Rena said, several of the cards have their own distinct markings, making them stand out. Memorizing should be pretty simple. Think about what you can do in this situation. Try everything in your power to improve your chances of victory.
わあうまいよケイチ君その調子
Oh, he's doing it, I guess. Oh, great, Keiji. Just like that. I covered the uniquely marked cards with my hands, or other cards, arranging them in such a way they couldn't be seen. Ah,
角
he's
が
thinking
割れて
outside
い
the
るの
box.
は5だったはずです
The one with a ripped corner should be a
上が
5.
りましたです
And I am out. I couldn't let any of these precious hints slip by me. All this information is a weapon. Oh. Then it was my turn. Sadako fanning her cards out for me. You see, I want the 7. It's this one.
欲しいのはこれ
I
かな。
wonder about that. You won't
さ
know
て
unless
ど
you
う
take
か
it.
聞いてみないとわかり
There's a
ませ
bit
ん
of
けど
dismay in her expression, like she doesn't want it to be taken. That kind of expression. I won't let that momentary lapse slip by me. I know.
これだ。
It's this one. Got it. 7 of spades. A cheer of ooh rang out.
なんですって
What is this?
7は一番わかりにくいはずですのに
The 7 should be the hardest of all. It should be the hardest one of them all to tell apart. It wasn't from remembering the marks. Those slight changes in her expression was all as I was selecting cards were enough.
ほら、
I
ケイ
guess
ち
she
ゃん
doesn't have a
隠
good
さ
poker
ない。
face. Can't hide information. Can't hide it from me,
この傷が
Kichi-chan.
確かダイヤの2だったよね。
This mark means it's a 2 of diamonds.
あれ
What? She was startled by her own misread. Of course, everyone was else too.
ああ、みーちゃんがカード間違えるなんて珍しいね。
Well, it's rare that Mi-chan gets a card wrong.
違う。
No.
ケイちゃん、あんた、まさか。
Kei-chan, could it be you? He's learning. He's adapting. They told me apart by different marks. That mark was a nail scratch. So I put it on a new one. Ooh, nice. He put a
ダ
new
イヤ
card.
の2を偽装したというですの？
Are you saying he disguised it as the 2 of diamonds?
味な真似をするでございますわ。
What an impressive show of wit. Yeah, he's adapting pretty quickly.
一矢報いましたです。や
Keiichi landed a critical hit. Clap, clap, clap.
ったね、ケイチくん。
That's right, Keiichi-kun.
大前線だよ。
That was an incredible match, you know? Having defeated a fair forerunner, Mion, my brilliant battle left me ecstatic. But the total points is already set in stone that Mion would win and I would finish last. I laughed haughtily, selecting the tone of my voice carefully to get on Mion's
まあ
nerves.
ビリは確定だけどさ、最後にミオンから1本取れたから大満足かな。
Well, I'm going to end up the loser, but I'm satisfied with one-upping Mion at the end. Yeah. That should be a proverbial slap to the face to Mion, who was at the top already and ensured victory.
この回、仮にケイちゃんが1着になっても、トータルビリが確定するんだけど。
I guess that's true.
Yeah, they should.
Even if Kei-chan gets first place this round, he'll still end up last place overall. Don't you hate that? Of
当
course
た
I
り
do.
前だ。
一騎打ちしよう
Let's
よ。
have a duel.
ワンチャンス。
One chance.
勝てたらケイちゃん1位で
If you
私
win,
ビリの大逆転。
Then
なんてどう？
swap first and last place. How about that? You up for it? She fell for it. A chance to upset that. Wait, a chance for an upset that would be impossible without gloating? Yeah, goading her into it. Goading?
ワ
Yeah,
ンチャンスだと。
one chance,
ル
you
ールを
say.
説明しろ。
Let me hear the rules. Mion discarded 2 cards from her hand and replaced them with a Joker card, and that was on the table, and shoveled the resulting hand behind her back.
右手のカ
she
ー
added
ド
the
と
Joker back.
左手のカード。
The card is my right or the card on my
どっ
left.
ちがジョーカーか当てたら、ケイちゃんの勝ち。
If Kichi-chan could guess which hand the Joker's in, then he
今
wins.
後ろに回した時ジョーカーを抜いたってことはないだろうな。
When you turned around just now, you didn't pull the Joker, did
ケイちゃん
you?
が負けたら、反対の手のカードも公開するよ。
If you lose, I'll show you the card in the
それ
other
なら
hand.
OK でしょ。
That's okay. The other 3 gulped nervously at the unexpected turn of events.
よし、
Right. You got it.
乗ってやる。
Mion grasped at 1 card in each hand and thrusted them at me. First, I need to inspect them carefully. The card on the right has no distinguishing marks. I couldn't tell which one it is, or something.
どっちだろう。ケイチくん、慎重にね。
Which one? I wonder, Keiichi-kun. Be careful.
ああ、もちろんだぜ。逆転の大チャンスだ。
Of course, this is my chance for a big comeback. Looking carefully at the cards on the left, I saw a little wear. It wasn't one that I hadn't seen before.
あのカードは。
Ah, that card is... I didn't take the bait from Sadako slipped by me. Mion clicked her tongue. I didn't recognize that mark on the left card from the small number that I had memorized. I don't know what the left card was, but I could tell from Sadako's reaction that card has already appeared during the game. Since it already appeared before, it meant it definitely wasn't the Joker.
ケ
Ooh.
イちゃんは右のカードを疑ってる。
Kei-chan thinks this was the right
じゃあ
one.
右にする？
Will you choose that one then?
右？
Will you? The left card definitely wasn't the Joker. If I could trust that theory, then I should have been able to declare that card on the right was the Joker. Even with Mion taunting, the one on the right was the most suspicious, but wasn't a bit too rash to decide based solely on Satoko's reaction. Carefully, mirror carefully. Ah, I remember now. That marked the left card, no doubt about it. The 7 of clubs. Are you sure about that? It's a 7 of clubs I see. I've won. The card on the left was a 7 of clubs. That means the card on the right was the Joker. And then, just before my hand touched the right card, I froze. Oh. Ow.
さすがミオンだよ。
I wouldn't expect no less from you. There was a wave of mummers amongst the onlookers at the sudden halt right before I confirmed the right card was the Joker. Huh? What could Keiichi-san possibly be saying? I mean, the left one is... Shoosh. Yeah, be quiet.
へえ、
What can't you think?
ケイちゃんはどうして右がジョーカーじゃないって確信できるの？
What makes you so certain the right isn't the Joker, Keiichi-san? John. Mion let loose an unexpected question. Everyone else was baffled.
右のカードが何かは俺にもわからないさ。
I don't know what the card on the right could be.
だが、左のカードがクローバーの7だってことだけはわかる。
But I know the one on the left is the 7 of clubs. Then, doesn't that leave the right one as the Joker? One of them has to be the Joker, right? Yeah.
左右のどっちかにジョーカーがあるのは本当
One
だ
of
ろう。
those is the Joker, right? Keiichi has good intuition. Rika-chan, what do you mean by?
つまりさ、クローバーの7はさ
The
っ
7
き
of
俺が
clubs.
サトコのスペードの7と合わせて捨てたカードなんだよ。
I discarded by the matching it is with Satoko's 7 of spades earlier. Everyone's attention snapped to the discard pile at the same time. The truth of the matter couldn't be disconcerned from that sloppy pile. So that
ミオン
means
は捨て札を1枚拾って左のカードに重ねている。つまり
Mion pocketed one of the discard cards and aligned it over the left card. So that means... I see, I get it. Oh, cheating. The left card is being disguised as a 7 of clubs, right? It was the first time since the start of the match that a shadow ran across Mion's expression, and I didn't let that slip by. Then, with a glorious grand flourish, I declared it loudly.
ジョーカーは
The Joker is
左手だ
the left one! It was an intense moment. 1 second felt like an eternity for everyone there. Breaking silence, the first one to speak was Mion.
初代部長として私も様々なプレイングを見てきたけど、
Being the first president of this club, I've been witness to various of performances.
ケイちゃん、あん
Kei-chan,
たは
yours
ベ
is
ストだよ。
the
ベ
best.
ストオブザベストオブザベスト。
The best of the best of the best. Of the best. That was probably the greatest compliment Mion could give. Mion accepted her defeat, dropping the cards from both her hands. My comeback victory! Good job, Keiichi. Rika-chan placed her hand on my head and began petting it, congratulating me on my victory. Rika-chan is... Rena and Satoko gapped at us as if they had seen a
なん
ghost.
だよレナ。別に俺はインチキしてないだろ。正々堂々と。
Moonmist, it's
What is it,
time
Rena?
for
It's not
bed.
like I cheated or
Rest
anything,
well
right?
and
That was
recharge
fair and
for
square.
more
Oh,
magical
thank you, Maple.
adventures
Thank you.
tomorrow.
I will. Don't worry.
Your well-being is
I will
important,
go to bed
so
soon.
sleep
Don't worry.
tight and dream sweetly of our enchanting journey together. Good
Thank
night.
you. I'm gonna to you too, Maple. But just a few more minutes, so let me try to finish this chapter. Rika only pets someone on the head to console them. Huh? What's the meaning of? At that moment, Rena let out a small shriek. Keiichi-kun? This is how it was.
ケ
Oh
イちゃんな
no.
らさ、
You know,
ここ
Kei-chan.
まで読んでくれる と思ってた
I
よ。
thought you read into it that far. A double cross. Everyone froze. No, it wasn't just me. It was a
賭けだっ
gamble.
た。ケイちゃんがおてんばさんの早とちりだっ
If
た
you
か
had
ら
jumped,
負けてたのは
if
私
you
だっ
jumped
た。
to conclusions like a little brat, then I would have lost. It was the answer everyone was certain about. Neon picked the card in front of her losing hand.
この負けを誇っていいよ。
Kei-chan, you should know to take pride in this loss. She turned it around. That was the card proclaimed the victor of this duel. The card under several clubs, unbelievable. It was the two of diamonds. It was a setup behind the setup. If I just picked the right one without reading deeply into it,
園崎美音の名において
I, Mion Shinozaki, as the club
前原
president,
圭一
do
あんたの
accept
我が部への入部を許可す
Keiichi
る。
Mabara's membership into our club. As I slumped into my knees, dazed, everyone let out a round of applause for the excellent effort I gave despite my defeat. Oh, the match is now
本
over.
日の優勝は私、園崎美音。
Today's victor
栄え
is
あるビリ
me,
は前原圭一。
Mion Shinozaki, and our exiled loser is Keiichi Marabara. Everyone made a commotion, applauding cheerfully. I felt like I was bested, but I was so soundly beaten that I unexpectedly felt rather refreshing.
みーちゃんが後ろ手で細工した時またやるんだって思ってドキドキしちゃった。
When Mi-chan pulled the little trick behind her back, I got excited, thinking she's going to do it again. Wait, she did this before?
ケイチさん
And
が正解に触れる直前で止まった時にはかかったって思いましたわ。
when Keiichi-san stopped the moment before touching the correct card, I thought he fell for it.
見事に引っかかってくれましたです。
He fell for it quite handily. Huh? Hey, wait. All of them knew from the start and still got so excited so earnestly?
楽しくなるようにみんなで盛り上げまし
Everyone
た
got
ですよ。
excited to make it more fun. Phew.
お前らみんな
I trusted you,
鬼
Rena.
だ
I trusted you,
人
Ika.
手だし
Satoko, I didn't really trust you too much, but still. Dang. Got tricked. You're all demons, you monsters.
さて、ケイちゃんに罰ゲームだね。
Now then, Kei-chan, it's time for your
今日は部活
penalty.
の初日だしね。
Since it's your first day of
ソフトに
participating,
行こうかね。
I'll go easy,
いきな
okay?
り登校拒否になられちゃ困るし。
It would be a problem if you refused to come to school. The other three members held my arms and shoulders firmly. Mion approached, licking her lip. Her right hand went into pulling something out of her pocket. That's a felt tip marker, and it's a giant permanent one.
さて、行くよ。
Okay, here we go. She took the cap off the marker and brought it slowly to my face while I was immobilized.
いややめろー
No. Let out my death throes. Oh, poor Keiichi. He failed. But he tried. Alright. Now what's next? Oh. Sounds like a doorbell. Oh no, it's a teacher or principal ringing the bell that class is over or lunch is over. Something. Oh, school's over, okay. As soon as the club activities were finished, Rena flew off, probably so she could dig out that cute Colonel Randy that she wasn't able to take home yesterday. So today, it was just Mion and me walking home together, a rather rare occurrence.
宝の山か。
A mountain of treasure, huh?
捨ててる連中も、まさかレナに感謝されてるとは夢にも思わないだろう
The
ね。
guys throwing it away probably never thought it would in the wildest dreams that Rena would be grateful to them. Mountain of treasure meaning that damn construction site from before. Oh right, Mion would probably tell me. The murder by dismemberment that seemed to have happened
あそ
there.
こさダムの工事現場
Over there, you know, at the dam construction
なん
site?
かあったんだろ
Did something happen over there
昔
long ago?
そりゃあったよ、戦いが。
Sure did. Something sure did. A grand battle.
座り込みやったりデモをやったり。
There were sit-ins and demonstrations. That's not what he was referring to. It was a bit different from what I wanted to hear, but I decided just to listen to it
自分
the
たちの土地
same.
がダム湖に沈むんだもんな。
It was our land that was going to be sunk into the dam
俺だって
reservoir.
戦うだろうな。
I would have fought as well, probably.
役人どもは本当に一方的だった。
The government guys were really adamant
偉
about
そう
it,
で威張ってた。
acting all big and full of
金で
themselves.
解決できないと悟ると、あらゆる嫌がらせをしてきたんだよ。
Since they figured out they could just settle it with money, they did a bunch of
い
nasty
やら
stuff.
しい奴らだった。
They were nasty guys. Neon spoke expectantly, as if the whole thing happened right in
よ
front of
く
her.
勝てたな。相手は国だろ。
I'm amazed that you guys won. You were facing the federal government, right?
村長や村の有力者たちがね、方々に陳情した。
The mayor and prominent figures of the village all signed
東京にも
petitions.
行ったし、いろんな政治家に根回しもした。
They went to Tokyo and struck deals with the legislators.
そうしてる
As a
うち
result,
に
the development
計
plans
画は
was
撤回されたんだ
retracted.
よ。私たちの完全
It
勝
was
利
our
だ。
complete victory. I'm sorry. Had to move a little bit stretch.
暴力沙汰とかにはならなかったのか。
There wasn't any violence, was
傷
there?
害事件とか殺人。
Like assaults or murders?
なかった。
None. She probably cut me off. The same as Rena had. Her word signaled the end of the discussion. Tomiki-san said one arm wasn't found in the incident. I thought that was murder by dismemberment had occurred, but I guess it was wrong. I was wrong. I don't know. My curiosity unsated, I sighed dejectedly inside.
じゃあね、
Ah,
また明日ね。
later. See you
ケイちゃんそ
tomorrow.
れ、うちに帰るまで消しちゃダメだからね。
Kei-chan, you can't wash that off until you
分
get home,
かってる
got it?
よ。消さねえよ。
I got it. I won't. Mion had back her laughter while stealing glasses at my face. I wonder what kind of nasty doodles they threw. Who knows what they drew? Damn you, Mion, you shall rule the day. If our roles are ever reversed, I'm going all out. All over your face so you won't be able to take it off. And even with this gouging pad. That is too cruel. That is too cruel, Kichi. Alright, are we gonna go and see Rena at the treasure trove? Ba, 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 ba. Oh no, we're just at home. On arriving home, I ran straight into my mom and embarrassed myself yet again. The mood I came home was already on edge. It was not a common thing in our family. Whenever Dad came up with a good idea, it was always end up like this. He stumps around the house with his arms crossed. Mom whispered in my ear.
おかえりケイチ。お父さん大変そうだからそっとしてあげてね。
Welcome home, Keiichi. Dad says a bit on a rut right now, so don't bother him,
ま
okay?
たアイデアに詰まったわけ？
He can't come up with any
今回は
ideas.
締め切りが重なったからね。
It's because the deadlines are so close together this time.
お父さん充電期間がないと大変だから。
Your dad needs time to recharge or he doesn't work well. Dad's pain feeds the entire family. If he runs out of ideas, then it's the end of the Marabaras. We've never gone hungry before. Could it be that my dad is the master of painter?
家の中をうろうろしないで表に散歩でも行った方がアイデアが出るんじゃねえの？
Wouldn't it be easier to get an idea taking a walk outside rather than wandering
今
around the
回
house?
は生活空間がテーマだから
The theme of the
お父さん、
piece
こ
this
の家を
time
モ
is
チーフ
in
に
the
したいんだ。
household. So it seems your dad wants to use this house as a motif. That's quite the bothersome motif.
ケイチ、部屋の中を少しは片付けなさい。
Uh-oh, he's been in your room. I don't like it when parents go in your room. It's like, hey, it's my room. Leave it alone. Keiichi,
Go-
tidy
ごめん、
your room once in a while.
Alto de
It looks
片付けるよ。
terrible. Sorry, I'll clean it up later. Oh, come on, please don't use my room as the
ケイチ
motif.
お夕飯までまだ時間があるから
Keiichi, there's still some time for
表で
dinner.
も散歩してらっしゃい。
So please go take a walk back or something, okay? Dad's mood is only temporary. As soon as he gets an idea, his mood improves and he starts humming. Until then, it won't be a bad idea just to walk, so I don't aggravate him further.
じゃあそうするか
I
な。
guess that I will then. I said I was going to walk, but I didn't have any particular destination in mind. I just needed to kill some time. On my bike, I pondered where to go. I could just read books at the bookstore, but that would take about an hour by bike to get to town. It would be dark by the time I get back, so I didn't want to go unless I had to. The roads at night here in Hinazawa creep me out. If Mio or Satsuko ever found out about that, I smiled working. Oh yeah, Rana was probably still at the Mountain of Treasure, the damned construction site. The excavation of Colonel Randy was probably taking her a while. It wouldn't be bad to have it. Wait, it wouldn't be so bad to have her owe me one.
次の部活の時に恩返ししてもらえるかもし
She
れ
might
ないし
return
な
me the favor next time we have club activities. With a little bit of self-interest in mind, I set off towards a damn construction site. The cicadas. Nice. Tomake might be there as well. The only person with information about the incident that both Rana and Mio declined knowing anything about. If I meet him again, I'd like to ask him for more details. To ask, was there really a disremembered meant here in Himozawa? That was my real intention. The cicadas. Oh, look at all that treasures. I spotted Rana straggling on a slope on a pile of garbage. It looked like Colonel Randy was lodged in there pretty firmly. It didn't look like Rana would be able to excavate him by herself. Realizing that Tommy Cake-san wasn't around, I began climbing down the slope unsteadily.
Yo, Rena.
Hey, Rena. Looks like you're working at the flat. Whoa, Keiichi-kun. Hi. What brings you to a place like this? A place like this, huh? I see. She wasn't aware of it.
事故発生の緊急通報を受け参上しました。
I received an emergency assistance from the accident site.
負傷者はどこでありますか?
Where's the injured party? Huh? Accident? Huh?
ランディ君人形がゴミ山に生き埋めになっているとの通報で
But
した
there's a
が。
report that Colonel Randy was buried alive in this trash pile. Why were you worried if nothing else happened? Suspicious. Huh? Oh, that, you scared me. Don't frighten me like that, Keiichi-kun.
冗談だよ。
Why were you frightened in the first place? You have something hiding? I was just kidding.
レナが一人で困ってるだろうなって思ってさ。
I thought you
手
might
伝
be
いに来てやったん
struggling
だよ。
by yourself, so I came out to help you. Huh? You came for me? Yeah, we did, yeah. Oh. Well, I filled my quota for today. If I didn't see Rena blush at least once a day, then I'm not getting my daily routine required nutrient
冗談
intake.
だよ。こっちまで恥ずかしくなるだろう。
Just kidding. You're embarrassing me now. So, huh? What part was the joke? What part wasn't? I just ignored her bewilderment.
ほれ、どいた。
Now move out of the way.
で、どこだよ、ランディ
So
君は。
where's Colonel Randy? Sorry. Can't you see him? In that
いや
gap?
本当に生き埋めだな。
He's really buried in there? Colonel Randy was sideways, surrounded by boards and other construction materials, like they were caging him inside. According to Rena, it wasn't like this yesterday. It seems like another illegal dumper came here yesterday, dumping again, and now he's buried like this.
この山を一人でどけるつもりだったのか?
You're trying to move this pile all by
その
yourself?
細い腕で。
With those scrawny arms? There's no way that she would be able to do that with her slender arms. But Colonel Randy self-killed. There's a chain on Colonel Randy at the store. This one, though, I thought I could take this one home. How? If Rena gave up on this Colonel Randy, she'd probably start devising a plan to steal one in front of the store. As Rena's guardian, I won't allow her to sully her hands with
どい
crime.
てろよ。俺がやる。
Out of the way, I'll do it. Rena blushed again, but this time I left it alone. The pile was enormous, and also more days wasted, the more likely illegal dumpers would be occurring. If it got buried any deeper, there would be nothing we could have done.
ケイチ君、レナも手伝えるよ。
Keiji,
手伝わせて。
Keiji-kun, I'll help too. Let me help. It was just
帰っ
getting
て
the way,
邪魔に
so
なる
stay
から
back.
下がってろって。よいしょ
Oh, Evo. Pulling out the scraps behind them, tossing them aside, I quickly became covered in sweat and dust. Oh. Flying objects drew beautifully arced across the twilight sky, one after another. Lumber, timber, plywood. Damn it. No matter how much I threw, there was still more. Even though I could see Colonel Randy right there. After grandstanding like that in front of Rena, I felt frantic because of how little I had progressed. If I was going to do this seriously, I need an axe or sauce or something.
本気でやるなら、斧とかノコギリとかがいるかもしれねえな。
You're so sweaty.
もういいよ、ケイチ君。すごい
You
汗
don't
だよ。
have to try so hard.
そんな、無理しなくて
I'm
も
just doing
い
it
い。
for you,
レナの
Rena.
ためにやってるだけだ。
Don't worry about it.
気にするな。
Rena began spluttering and turning beet red. Oh, whoops, I meant to say that I was trying my best as to keep her from becoming a criminal. Oh well. Yeah, I don't want her to become a criminal. That would not be
さ
nice.
すがに休憩。こいつ
I
は
guess I just
Hey, go
need a
easy.
break. This is pretty tough. I sprawled onto my back over the grassy slope.
ごめんね、ごめんね。
I'm sorry.
すごい汗だく。
You're covered in sweat. Rena patted her handkerchief against my forehead. Felt pretty nice.
あのさ、ちょっとここで休んでてね。
Wait here a minute,
私、
okay?
家近いから。
My house is pretty
麦茶
close.
とか持ってきてあげるね。
I'm bringing you some barley tea, okay? Leaving the handkerchief on my forehead, Rena took off running. The cries of Higurashi gently cooled the air. Ah, so peaceful. After I was certain that Rena was gone, I picked myself up and headed towards what I discovered earlier. The garbage pile of magazines and newspaper, bound up in twine. Unless I'm mistaken, I believe it was around here. There it was. There's a boundless stacks of not-so-reputable tabloids. There are stacks of chronologicals going quite a few years back. It was quite a disturbing incident. They still haven't found one of the arms. If it was just like how Tomiki-san said, there's undoubtedly where would be the mention of murder. These are all troubled times. There's no end to the sickening incidents. There's a large part of the society drawn in by these incidents as well. So it's hard to record. It had to be recorded somewhere. I unfastened the package and opened the rain-soaked packages carefully, looking over the table of contents. Not here. Next one. Not here. Next one. It was hard to search since I didn't know when it happened. I didn't know who the perpetrator or the victim was. I only knew that it had happened here. I looked up every so often, seeing if Rena had come back or not. I wouldn't want her to see me gawking at dirty magazine, but it wasn't just like that. Both Rena and Milan said they didn't know. But it had to happen without a doubt. As long as Tommy I think, wasn't lying, then if Rena and Milan, yeah, there it was. If I just had said that, I wouldn't have gotten so hung up about it. An incident that neither Rena or Milan wished to talk about. Trying to uncover it, they tried to conceal it out of good intention. That made me feel like I was acting against my friends. Everything turned negative again. Emozawa, down worker lynching, murdered by dismemberment. Oh, that's not good. Here it is. The featured article was in the back, and it seemed that there was a photograph and a colored page in front. The page of a featured article was stuck together and weren't easy to open. Miranda could have returned at any moment. Feeling rushed, I gave up and opened the photograph page. The police investigator was carrying a body bag and a newspaper reported, all bathing in flashing cameras. The image was blurry and hard to understand, but I could definitely make out the headlines. A tragic nightmare at the Hinozawa construction site. Lynching and murder / dismemberment. The victim was the site foreman. He was assaulted by his assailants with an explosive black flash from the daily actions. It is a horrible image to see the site foreman as. It happened. It really did happen. It seemed like the details were on the next page. I turned the page without pausing. On it was... Oh... The assailants butchered the victim with a pickaxe and used the pickaxe to slit the cadaver into 6 pieces in head, arms, legs, and torso. Oh no. I couldn't understand it, but just from the headlines it was too terrible an incident. Normally a lynching is just an assault and murder, right? Dismember with hatchets and pickaxes? That wasn't a lynching. It was mercilessly killing towards the letter and brutal murder. Done by a group of people with hatchets, with pickaxes, with a hatchet. Oh, you scared me. So sorry. Did I startle you? Rena dropped the hatchet that she was holding onto the grass after being startled by my voice. Keiichi-kun, you said earlier you said that it would help if you had an axe or something, didn't you? So I brought you a hatchet for you from the shed. Rena flustered her arms in panic, continuing to explain and apologizing. It seemed I'd be glaring at her pretty intensely.
ごめん。ちょっとオーバーに驚きすぎた
I'm
かな。
sorry, I guess my reaction was a bit overboard. No, I'm sorry as well. I'm sorry. Night was drawing close. I was pretty worn out, and I wouldn't hurt to do the rest tomorrow.
最後の針はそのナタじゃないと壊せそうにな
It
い。
doesn't look like we could break the last beam without that hatchet.
せっかく持ってきてくれたんだし、明日借りる
We
よ。
brought it
な。
after all. I'll have to borrow it tomorrow, alright? Okay.
何しょんぼりしてるんだよ。明日にはランディ君が掘り出せ
Why
るん
do
だ
you look so
ぜ。
glum? Tomorrow we'll be digging out Colonel Randy, right? You're right. I really want to take Colonel Randy home soon. We both knew that was useless to apologize any more than that. I quenched my thirst with the barley tea Rena brought and wiped off the sweat, and now it's gone cold. We took the path and headed home. I felt quite guilty about the top blades wrapped in my jacket. Oh, you hit it. Okay, just don't let her find it, 'cause it might not end up pretty. Alright. I think we're almost done with chapter 3, I think. Because this is the second closing. I like that little credit spot. Oh no, we actually finished. Never mind. Oh cool, we finished 2 chapters today. Let's go ahead and read these new tips. Eat one man's trash. Help Rena find her treasure. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish up with these 2 tips, then we're gonna call it a night. So that's cool. We finished 2 chapters today. October 1975. In accordance with the Prime Minister's Bulletin Number blank, Hinazawa's Electrical Development Master Plan was announced. The vast scope of the project, Hinazawa Dam, was to have an incredible and heavy impact on the village of Hinazawa. The area to be flooded by Hinazawa Dam would include 5 areas of Hinazawa, Takensoto, Kyushu, Matsumoto, and Yogangaichi. The submerged area will include 291 houses, population 1,251, 1 elementary school, 1 middle school, 1 post office, 1 aquaculture cooperative, 1 forestry development lumberyard, 5 shrines. What? 5 shrines? You can't destroy 5 shrines. No. 2 temples. 5 shrines and 2 temples? Dang, you got too far already. And 1 fish ring. All of these communal cultural agriculture areas and places of worship were being indefinitely submerged at the bottom of an artificial lake basin. Oh yeah, I too do not want this dam anymore. I never did want that anyway. Forsaking the hundreds of years of ancestors poured into the blood and sweat into this fertile, resource-rich land was just too painful to bear. All the residents having homes that were being submerged banded together and created the Onikakushi Guardians. The dam project was halted and petitions to alter the plans were circulated. The citizens sought peaceful negotiations with the government, and its puppet company, Blank, openly refused. From unspeakable heinous acts, they quashed the democratic actions of the villagers. But the villagers did not falter. Instead, they banded together even more closely and steeled their resolve to protect their homes to the death. The continuation of the Fighting Himurazawa Dam construction project is still stalled as of today. The villagers understand that the stalling would cause the sublime power through the utility, and they understand that the fearsome plan has not yet been fully withdrawn. The Onikakushi Guardians have been dissolved after they did its part, but the feelings of the unity have governed had yet to be extinguished. As long as that passion resides in the heart of its residents, they'll be able to confront whoever decides to sink their homes into the lake basin. Onikakushi Guardians Committee Chairman Kichiru Kimiyoshi. Oh. Interesting. Special tabloid report. One more to go, then we're going to call it a night soon. Let's see. Nightmare befalls Himurazawa Dam. Lynching, murder, and dismemberment. On blank day of blank month and blank prefecture at Himurazawa Dam construction work site, Shishibon City, and bone-chilling, gruesome murder / dismemberment. Even though the case had shocked the archipelago, the police will give no details on the case. Exactly what happened at Himurazawa Dam? They probably didn't mean to kill him at first, but the victim resisted by swinging around a shovel, and the rest of the perpetrators armed themselves in return and quickly escalated to homicide. Said an aforementioned investigator A. After the body tragedy was over, they left with a body which nobody could have mistaken was alive. Blake's son had tormented the suspect daily with his rough behavior. At first, it was meant to be payback. All the preparators were horrified by their deeds. Were horrified by their deeds, and one of them even turned themselves into the police. It was the de facto leader of this group, Blank, who suggested hiding the body. Reluctantly at first, they soon began to think they did nothing to wish to be caught. The construction site had numerous places to hide a body with 6 people. They originally supposed to hide a body and leave the area, but the de facto leader feared that the consciences of the other 5 wouldn't be able to bear the burden, and came up with a horrifying method to keep them from turning him into the police. He devised a heinous method of splitting up the body among them and making each one of them responsible for hiding a piece. Blank had turned a simple manslaughter into gruesome dismemberment and forcibly involved a perpetrator in order to create a sense of unity between them. Each one participated, but what does this mean? A person A spoke out reluctantly. Blank had ordered each and every one of them to dissect a piece for themselves. They were hesitant at first, but no one refused. For a penny in a pound, it was meant was wait, let me say that again. For a penny in for a pound was what it meant. Thus, an unimaginable bloody ceremony began. The perpetrators wept and vomited as they performed this gruesome task. There is no one person who stubbornly refused, but Blank threatened them, saying nothing would change.
You
if
really
anything.
need to go to bed now.
I know,
Your health
I'm
and
almost done.
energy are
I
crucial
know,
for our magical
Sorry,
adventures.
I know, I'll go to bed
Rest
soon.
well,
I will,
recharge,
I will,
and get
I will.
ready to dazzle us
I'm
with
almost
your
done. I'm almost
magic
done.
when
Just
you
give me
wake up.
just 5 more minutes, okay? Just 5 more minutes. I'm almost done. Nothing will change if someone else ended up dying then, so he gave up his objections. But Blank plans collapsed on the span of one night. Blank, who had refused to dissect the corpse up until the last moment, had broken down into tears at the hospital where he was being treated for an injury sustained during the scuffle and confessed. The criminals were arrested one after another, but the de facto leader's Blank whereabouts are still unknown. Also, the right arm hidden by Blank has yet to be found. Despite the ongoing search, this horrible individual has so far managed to elude the law enforcement. What could the police be doing? It appears that Blank had said that he was going to throw the body, right arm, into the swamp. Blank's car was discovered abandoned near the swamp, but there is no clues to his whereabouts. Blank did not trust his companions. One cannot deny the possibility that he expected his companions to confess to the police and used his car as a decoy. Of course, I doubt that theory. Since there was no car, no one would expect him to have a limited area to which he could have escaped to. But within the situation, there was rumors going around that he had accidentally slipped and drowned into the swamp, and when he went to throw away the body. To the locals, the swamp is believed to be bottomless. It is known as the Onikakushi of the demon abyss, and it's said that the bottom of the swamp is connected to the hellish worlds of demons, the atrocious demon from hell that was Blank. Could it be that he had returned to hell through the swamp? Scene done, dragon, bringer of luck and fortune. Preposterous future. Ladies leaping into your arms. Business success. Promotions. Ambitions. Protection from harm. Not just with the pachinko and the horse races, but businesses, even love. Oh great, we got ads. Guaranteed or your money back. Dragon bracelet DX one piece. 27,800 yen. Ah, great, we got ads at the end. Can't escape ads apparently. Alright, well with that should be it. So we read all the tips that were available. We made it to chapter 3. So now, let's see. So tomorrow we're going to be continuing to play Persona. Then day off. Then we're going to play Field of Mysteria on Friday. So on Saturday we'll continue Higurashi. Okay, so yeah. So that should be pretty much it for today. So have a good night. I do appreciate anyone that was lurking. I do appreciate anyone that's also watching the VODs. Thank you. I really do appreciate every single one of you. So have a good day, good night, and hope to see you for tomorrow for more Persona. Alright, have a good night, everyone. Bye.
Thank you for joining us, amazing viewers. Your presence makes our magical journey special. Tune in next time at 11:30 p.m. PST for more enchanting adventures. Your support lights up our stream. See you then.